It starts with a dream. For you to have the opportunities that are displayed on this very screen, it all starts with a dream. For you to realize your dreams, you need to act upon those dreams. And you better start dreaming now and never give up on yourself, because we want to change our lives. That is our dreams. That is what we hope for. That's what keeps us going. That those are the things that keep us alive. Our dreams keep us alive. Our dreams change our lives. And my question to you is, my brother, my sister, my mother, my father out there, my friend, what is it that you are dreaming about? I know you have a family. I know you have your own life. I know that you are struggling financially and you have dreams, but you're not able to achieve your goals. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is hope for you to get that house that you are dreaming about, that extra money, that passive income, that money for you to be able to enhance your beauty, that money that will be able to help you to immigrate to a different country and start a new life there. That dream for you to take an early pension during your youth so that you can be able to enjoy yourself and enjoy your money. I'm telling you that there's hope for you to be able to get that money and realize your dream of donating to an orphanage, old age home, and every individual in your community that is struggling financially and you would like to help them but you don't have the money. Please let us come together. Let us work together as a collective and take advantage of this opportunity that I will be presenting to you on this very day. Stick with me, stay on this presentation. It is going to change your life and how you see your life from this day on going forward. You are going to realize your dream of buying that beautiful brand new car that you want. It's not going to happen overnight, it's not going to happen today, but it is going to take time and it's going to require you to be patient and be able to realize your dreams. Excuse me. You are going to realize that dream of traveling and seeing new people, new faces, enjoying the food, the culture, the company, and be treated as a queen, or rather a king you are, at a five-star hotel. Now let's move on to the next slide. What will it take for you to realize those dreams that we just saw? It is the legacy wealth with Cryptex. A 100 US dollar financial solution can change your life for the better, can change your future, and make you realize your dreams in a short space of time. I call this the luxury lifestyle, traveling with trips and enjoying that passive income. That is what I am talking about. And this is all courtesy of this very opportunity called Cryptex. Now, what you are going to learn today, it's some key benefits of you being associated with this project, which is called the Cryptex project. Now, Cryptex is going to allow you to benefit and give you a starting balance of 30,240 US dollars or 43,200 US dollars, and you only need to pay a 100 US dollar activation fee. You will find out as we continue as to how are you going to get this starting balance with just paying an activation fee of 100 US dollars. Now, before we get to that, I would like to read a disclaimer to you that what you hear in this presentation today is not financial advice. It is to present you with information. Everything is associated with risk, my friend, even your job. So never risk more than you can afford to lose. There are no guarantees of income. You are responsible for your decisions and transactions. Income examples are estimates of what you may earn from Cryptex. Now let us proceed and find out what is this Cryptex that I've been talking about, that I keep presenting, and I will continue to present this opportunity for days, for months, as we continue, even years, God willing. So let us find out what is Cryptex. Cryptex is a community-based project where operation is anonymous. There is no CEO, company, business, or location. Cryptex utilizes a blockchain-based DeFi staking protocol as its point for earning. Cryptex maintains partnerships with banks, insurance companies, and individual account holders, which is the participants, working uniformly to generate profit for all parties involved. Cryptex provides anonymity for all parties. It's been operating since 2016. There are over 500,000 account holders that are participating in this Cryptex project worldwide. Now, just to summarize this to you, Cryptex is a community-based project. So it's a community of people which consists of the following partners: banks, insurance companies, and individual account holders. All these parties are anonymous. This business has been operating since 2016. It has over 500,000 account holders, and all these parties are generating profit from DeFi staking. That is the role of Cryptex and this very community of Cryptex. Let's move on to the next slide. Moving on to the next slide, we can see the players that are listed right here, which is DeFi staking contracts, account holder, participant, insurance company, as well as the banks. Now, let's talk about the basics. Okay, background, method of earning, DeFi staking. What is DeFi staking? DeFi staking is the process of keeping your assets in a smart contract in exchange for the accumulation of interest. Crypto assets are locked for a contractual period of time in order to generate passive income. Locked assets protects the blockchain's network's ability to generate crypto profits, and as a reward, the staker or participant receives returns. DeFi staking is considered the modern savings account, but much more lucrative because daily rewards are possible with staking. Cryptex averages a variable 0.1% to 0.3% per day from staking and compounds the interest daily for profitable returns. Now, let us summarize what is DeFi staking. It is the process of locking your crypto assets for a certain time of period. When you are doing this, you are actually putting your cryptocurrencies to work, verifying transactions in a blockchain, which has to do with the security of the cryptocurrencies that are in the blockchain. In doing so, you are getting rewarded as you are a participant. You're getting the returns, which is the crypto profits. These profits that you are getting averages from 0.1% to 0.3% per day from the staking, and it compounds the interest for profitable returns. Now, that is what is DeFi staking. Now, let's continue and go on to the next slide and find out what is the product. Does Cryptex have a product for Cryptex to generate these profits, for Cryptex to have partnerships with the participant, the bank, and the insurance company? Sorry about that. Well, the product, or rather asset, that Cryptex has is called the DeFi hybrid contract. We can see a DeFi hybrid contract. It consists of two parts. Number one is the contract, which is the code that runs exclusively on the blockchain. And then number two, it's a decentralized Oracle network or networks, which are secure off-chain services that support the smart contract. This is the contractual agreement between the contract, the insurance company, and the bank. The contract contains the provision of capital in US dollars, which is the starting balance, given by the bank to the contract for a term of 3, 5, or 7 years. Users activate a contract. Each contract has a non-refundable activation fee of 100 US dollars, deposited in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, which is used for distribution and inter-system operations. Now, let us explain this hybrid contract. A smart contract, it's a code that runs exclusively on the blockchain. So it's a number of codes that run in a system which is verifying transactions and making sure that those transactions are authentic, and it blocks everything that is not authentic while processing transactions. This is the smart contract. So it puts a signature on every transaction that is authorized. And then we have a decentralized Oracle network, which are secure off-chain services that support the contract. Now, the decentralized Oracle helps keep the network on the blockchain to continue working without any interruption. Is that extra layer of security that is provided to ensure that the smart contract is protected at all times. And now we are going to explain the contract which takes place between the insurance company as well as the bank. So this contract, it provides capital to you, the participant, and this balance, starting balance, it will be given to you, the participant, by the bank. You will enter into a contract that you will choose, which is for 3, 5, or 7 years term. So as a participant or as a user, for you to enter into this contract with Cryptex and be given this starting capital, you will be required to make a 100 US dollar activation fee in a form of a cryptocurrency between Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. This is for the distribution and inter-system operations. Now we're moving on to the next slide as we have covered the product. Now, who is the account holder? Who is the participant? The account holder, it's you. The account holder, it's me. So in this case, it's me because you are not yet a participant, but you will become a participant, and it's easy. You don't need to be here. We don't need to meet face to face, but you can meet with the people in your surrounding areas in the community when you are a participant to also empower them. But this is to tell you that it is possible for you to do it online wherever you are. I can help you realize your dreams with Cryptex when you participate to realize your dream. So as an account holder, being a participant, for you to participate, Cryptex will require you to activate your contract with 100 US dollars. Then you can choose if you want to secure a 3 or 5 or even 7 years DeFi staking hybrid contract, which contains a starting balance of 30,240 US dollars for 3 years, 43,200 US dollars for 5 years, and 43,200 US dollars for 7 years. These starting balances compound over the length of the term. So each participant is considered an account holder. So you are considered an account holder. You can open your account anonymously, as I have mentioned, What you need is just to have your email address as well as your password, and then have your cryptocurrency wallet for you to be able to fund and activate your contract of 100 US dollars with Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. Now we're moving on to the next slide, which is the insurance company. Now, the insurance company insures the wallet for loss and default, and it was developed by the partner insurance company specifically for the Cryptex project. Now, why is the insurance company doing this? Well, the insurance company stands to benefit financially by receiving secure monthly bonuses from the staking profits of every single contract. They receive this without interruption for the entire term of the contract. This is automated. It removes the human factor and it assures that they can collect. Now let's summarize the insurance company and its role. So the insurance company has partnered with the bank, and it's going to ensure that the wallet of the account holder, it is covered for any loss or should there be any default. So this is to cover your wallet as a participant for any loss or for any default that may happen. It was designed to work hand in hand with Cryptex for this very project. Now, the insurance company is doing this because they are benefiting every month. They collect their monthly bonuses from the staking profits that are made from the starting balance that is given to you once you have entered into the contract. And it collects from each and every contract, all of the contracts that are activated, it collects from there. So there is no human factor that is interfering with the process. So this makes sure that they can collect without any issues. Now we're moving on to the next slide, which has to do with the bank. Now, based on the insurance coverage, the partner bank they work with provides the capital for the contract for 3, 5, or 7 years. Now, why would the bank do this? The bank benefits financially by receiving secure annual interest from the staking profits without interruption for the entire term of the contract. This is automated. It removes the human factor and it assures that they can collect. So the bank, which is the partner bank, provides capital to you, the user, the participant, myself, the starting capital that we've been talking about. So it gives you the starting capital. You will choose the contract. You will choose if you want a contract for 3, 5, or 7 years. Based on the period that you choose, then the bank will give you that starting capital. It will loan the amount to you. Now, the bank is doing this because it is getting interest each and every year from the contracts that you have chosen, from the staking profits made of the amount that was given to you, without any interruption for the duration of the contract, because there is no human that is interfering with the system. This makes sure that the bank does collect as well. Now we're moving on to the next slide, which has to do with the players, which is DeFi staking contracts, account holder, participant, insurance company, as well as the banks. So let's move on to the next slide to find out what does this all mean for you. Well, it means that because of these 4 components being DeFi staking contract, account holder, banks, as well as insurance company, profits can be generated with the addition of compounding. Now let's take a look at the contract expectations and the power of compounding. What we have right here is an example of a contract expectation for the duration of 3 years. So the capital, it's 30,240 US dollar. The staking term is 36 months. The insurance paid to the insurance partner, it's 210 USD per month. The handling fee that is paid is $30 per month. The loan interest bank is variable. The loan that is paid to the bank is variable, 6.75% per year. The staking rewards, it is paid daily. Compounding, yes, it does compound. The contract fee is 100 USD. The deposit is with cryptocurrency. Insurance processing fee and annual interest fee is paid by the generated staking profits. Past results are no guarantee of future success. Now we have an example of an amount that is highlighted in yellow, which is the starting balance of 30,240 US dollars. Right next to that amount, we have profit for the very first day made from the capital out of the staking, which is $30.24. So when you take $30.24, you add it with 30,240 US dollars, you will then get 30,270.24 US dollars. Now from day one all the way down to day 1095, it is 3 years. We can see the amount which is on the right, which is the far right, being 65,337,028 US dollars. Then the bank takes back its money, which is 30,240 US dollars. And you, as the user, will be left with 35,097.28 US dollars. Now, let us move on to the next contract expectation, which is for the duration of 5 years. The starting capital, which will be given, it's 43,200 USD. Staking term 60 months. Insurance fee will be 300 US dollars per month. The handling fee paid to the Cryptex, which is the very project that we are into, is $30 per month. The loan interest which will be paid to the bank will be variable between 5.5% per year. The staking rewards will be paid daily. It will compound, yes. The contract fee paid by the participant, the user, will be 100 US dollar. Remember, you will be making your deposit in cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin, or rather Bitcoin Cash. The processing fee, insurance, and annual interest fee is paid by the generated staking profits. Past results are no guarantee of future successes. Now let's move on and have a look at an amount of 43,200 US dollar, which is highlighted in yellow, which is the starting capital given to the participant, which is the user. Then right next to that amount, we have $64.80, which is the profit for day one. Right next to that amount, we have 43,264.80 US dollars and 80 US dollars. So that is the amount that has been made as per this example for day one, when you take the capital plus the profit from the staking for day one. And then you can see from day 2, 3, 4 all the way down to day 1824, we can see that is 5 years in total. The first amount, it's the amount that shows that profit have been accumulating, and then the daily profits is right next to it. Then the other amount of 514,687.63 US dollars is the total of the capital, which is the starting capital, plus the profits that have been accumulated over the duration of the 5 years contract. Now the bank takes back its 43,200 US dollar that it gave to you as a starting capital. Then you, as the participant, will be left with 471,487.63 US dollar. That is your money. That is the money that you have made that you can take and use it to realize your dreams and live that luxury lifestyle with trips, traveling, as well as pushing and changing your life while using your passive income. So you can definitely see that there is a substantial payout difference with a 36 months or 60-month contract. One 36-month contract is estimated to return 35,097.28 US dollars in profit for the account holder. One 60-month contract is estimated to return 471,487,000 US dollars in profit for the account holder. Each contract compounds daily interest on the starting balance and averages between 0.1% and 0.3% per day or higher, which is variable. For the same 100 US dollar activation fee, you can have multiple contracts. Moving on to the next slide. You are not limited to one contract. You can have 80 contracts which are now allowed per account, and only one account is allowed per user. There's a special package which is given to the account holders, the participant, for the 15 contracts, which simply means that if you spend 1,000 US dollars and you buy 10 contracts for 3 years, Cryptex will give you 5 more contracts for free. So you're buying 10 contracts and you're getting 5 for free, meaning you have a total of 15 contracts for the 3 years duration. Now, here's an example of an overview withdraw funds. This account holder took his or rather contract in 2019, and then the contract expired on the 18th of May. The year was 2022. There's a reference there. It shows the order that was made. It was the withdrawal. The transaction was 3%, which is the fee that was charged. We can see that the transaction details shows that there is withdrawal, which is the transaction type, and the wallet address where the payment is made, and this is the transaction hash to confirm the time, the date, as well as all the details of the withdrawals. Here's an overview of withdrawal of funds from this participant. It's quite a number of withdrawals, though it's not clear, but where it's highlighted in green, it's actually written completed, which simply means that these withdrawals were successful. Now we have entered into this completed contract and withdrawal. All right, we can see that here it says achieve maximum growth with minimum effort and risk. Request subject, then this is the date, which was the 21st of November 2023. This is the request that was made to support, and then the communication was made, and then the list was listed here, which was booked to the wallet balance that is showed right here. We have the total staking balance, the total profit from the staking, and all these wonderful details, and the date, which is showed with the red arrow, which we have here, the completed contract and withdrawal. Now here's a blockchain transparency. Transactions can be viewed on blockchain in this image from www.blockchain.com/explorer. You can see just one of the wallets used by Cryptex for withdrawals. The Bitcoin balance that can be seen here is 51 Bitcoins at the current price. That's 3.096,000 US dollars. It's actually 3,096,000 US dollars. This particular wallet made 110,966 transactions on the blockchain and did a total of over 266 billion 144 million 395,998 Bitcoin dollars in volume. There's a video by going to dailypaysolution.com. This is where you can access this kind of information. So you can see that you can retire in the next 3, 5, or 7 years with just 100 US dollars. So just imagine transforming your financial future and that of your entire family with a contribution, with a one-time subscription fee of 100 US dollar. Since its launch in 2017, this project has been quietly changing lives. Now it's your turn. 35,000 US dollars in 3 years, 471,000 US dollars in 5 years, 1.2 million US dollars in 7 years. This isn't just another opportunity. It's a long-term wealth building project that has been growing steadily since 2016. Now it's time for you to take control of your financial stability today and join Cryptex. With that being said, we have reached the end of our presentation today. Please make sure that you like this video. Please share the video with your family, friends, colleagues, and everyone who wants to achieve their goals, who has dreams but they don't have money to do so, who can afford to pay 100 US dollars for them to realize their dream in the next 3, 5, or 7 years with Cryptex. With that being said, I will be providing you with a link to register your account with Cryptex. I will provide you with a video link, which is a YouTube video link for you to make a deposit to your Cryptex account using Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. And then I will provide you with another YouTube video link for you to activate your contract. You will choose if you want to activate 3, 5, or 7 years. The video is there. You will watch it. Then you know that you have registered your account, you have made a deposit, you have activated your contract with Cryptex. You won't need me to be there for me to assist you. All the information will be available online. Even when your contract ends, you will go to your email address and receive the information that your contract has ended. Then you can withdraw to your wallet. It can be Binance, OKX, whatever centralized exchange you choose is entirely up to you. With that being said, I would like to encourage you, if this is new to you, to rewind, watch this video, take screenshots, do your own research, and then come back and collect all this important information for you to be a Cryptex partner. And if you don't have a cryptocurrency account, please do watch YouTube videos on how to register and have an account with Binance, OKX, Coinbase, Kraken. It's up to you which centralized exchange you would like to register with. After doing that, make sure that you fund your cryptocurrency account with your rands, dollar, whatever currency of your country. Watch a video on how to fund and convert. Then you will move on to these steps to be able to follow all the information that I mentioned for you to be a Cryptex participant, a Cryptex holder, a future millionaire with Cryptex. With that being said, I do thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.